I hear Ahmed joined us. What do you want to say, mate?
Hey everyone, I hope everything is good. I'm actually happy as a Chelsea fan. This has been one of the best weeks of my life as a Chelsea fan. I haven't had this in a really, really long time. Oh, this feels so good, Terry. You don't even know how crazy this week was because my friend, one of my dearest friends, is a Tottenham fan. Is a Tottenham fan, and he has been robbed to the floor this week. Twice to lose while you're being up top, shoving it in my face and my throat for the past 3 months. This has been pure football orgasm, as Eric Cantona says. Honestly, I feel like we need to be also like we need to question a lot of the things. I think I think Jackson, even with the goal today, he has shut a lot of haters up. But I feel like we have to change our idea about him. Maybe he's a poacher, not a runner, dribbler, slash kind of a striker. Maybe he's just someone who will stick in front of goal and will expect goals from. And on the long term, you don't know how he will develop. I want to see this midfield with Romeo Lavia, even in Kunku to get back. I want to see how these players will be shoved in the team. It will be a really big headache for Pochettino. And I think we have proven to be big team FC. Small team FC is just bad. We're gonna lose. I know that the next match we're gonna play against some bottom half team and we're gonna lose like 3-2 or we're gonna draw like a stupid 1-1. I just know this is gonna happen.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Listen, I hear where you're coming from, and I get what the feeling of. It's funny, really, because some people say it's a draw. Why are you so happy? I understand it, because I think Chelsea fans are starting to see genuine green shoots of progression, which make them excited about the future. And I'm someone that believes you should enjoy the journey. Natty here says this Chelsea project in 2 years is going to be dirty. I suppose dirty is, like, we used to say wicked when I was younger. It meant bad, but we made it mean good. Is that what dirty means now? It means good.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Sweet as. Swear, if someone comes over and says your daughter's dirty, they're getting a smack, bruv. Like, I'm telling you now. Like, they're going to ride in my house. Anyway, as a United fan, I hope we happen soon, because a lot of teams like Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle are going to keep improving, and time waits for no man. Absolutely spot on when you say that, mate. You really, really are. Defensively, we were sloppy today. Fair play to Raheem Sterling. He's top of the league.
Really?
He's top of the league, 10th. I don't know what that means.
It means second half of the table.
You're top of the bottom half of the league. I like it.
I don't think that we were sloppy defensively today. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, we are. If we're gonna split the hair, we are.
Do you really
those
think
goals?
The goals were like good goals in transition, bro. And then they scored a deflection at the end as well.
I'm saying like the how easy they went from throwing in their own half to scoring a goal.
Yeah, that's not just the defense. That came from the attack. They went through our midfield, and then our defense was split open like City due to multiple teams.
What I'm saying is like there's a slappiness in the way we conceded. It wasn't like we are supposed to have an actual little bit of like a cohesiveness between midfield and what's his name. The thing is, you mentioned
would you say as a unit? I agree with that. But what he said in the super chat was the defense was sloppy, as in our back four was sloppy.
I think that's too much. That's too harsh on our team today. Like let's be honest, guys. This isn't a complete team after all. Like, we just started like 3-4 months ago, if you want to look at it. And this defense, only Thiago Silva and Reece James have been actually in cohesion with the team for the past 2 years. I don't even consider Cucurella to be in full cohesion. So to put on Disasi and to chop and change Chilwell and Levi Colwill throughout the team throughout the season, and having Caicedo and Gallagher and Enzo to switch up between CDM and CM position for the whole 3 months, it's a big transition, guys. So I think those goals from City are just City goals. Like, we're playing against a team, I'll be honest, that is very, very good. Like, this result today, regardless of how Anthony Taylor was being prime Anthony Taylor tonight, it was still a decent result for both teams. Both teams deserved to get those goals. City looked very bad.
You know what was sloppy? The second goal that we conceded was sloppy, but just before halftime, that was sloppy defending. But overall, I don't think it was sloppy. Bro.
It's not. Do you know what's interesting as well? Like, I know everyone wants to win, but if Chelsea and if Arsenal and if Liverpool and if Tottenham and Newcastle, we'll throw those names in, all genuinely start to close the gap on City, then what you were going to see in a lot of these, by the way, it used to be top 4. If we go to like having a top 7, there's going to be so many of these big clashes because suddenly you've got double the amount of people involved, almost double the amount of people involved back in the day. You're going to get a lot more draws. Sometimes we always take draws like losses, like they're kind of normal, but it's almost like they've been played down a little bit to a draw is just like a loss. And I don't think that's always true. This is to stop with this moral victories. Another 2 points dropped. Still only 1 game won at home this season. We ain't some North London wasteman team.
Anton, come on, you're my guy, but this is Man City, bro, and we nearly lost the game. We nearly lost the game. We nearly lost the game as well. We came back and we got a draw, bro.
They haven't scored against City in like what 6 matches. It's good.
He
Clearly
wants to be angry, innit? He wants to be angry. Leave him in it.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? When you looking, for example, when you consider the goal, are you looking how the back 4 defended by considering the goal, or you looking how the team laid off from the bird view when we lost the possession from the beginning?
So on the goal with Bernardo
because
Silva,
just for me, because I don't look at the like I'm looking
briefly,
how we got there.
Briefly, the goal, for example, I don't know which one it was, guys, where Bernardo Silva boots it from their corner flag and it goes all the way through our team. That's a collective unit, like you were saying earlier. For example, the set piece, again, that's a collective unit. You work on these things in training, like compactness and offside chats, whatever. That's collective. I wouldn't say we were sloppy and defenders were slipping around making individual errors. It was more like collective unit.
Collective unit was asleep. Yeah. That's what my point.
Yeah.
Was all asleep at the moment.
It's not like an unforced error. Unforced errors are like Silva's deflected shot that went in. That's
like Disasi playing it out to Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I personally think you were sloppy in terms of the marking. I think it was Fernandes who should have stayed on Akanji for the first goal. And just after half time, I think you were too open for just at the beginning of the second half and you were too easy to play through. The other 2 goals, the first one wasn't a penalty and the second one was a decent shot that I think was going to be comfortably saved. So it's and then you've got to factor in, yes, you were sloppy, but you're also playing a team who scores goals against everybody for fun, who at some point in the last 5 years has made every team in the world look stupid. So you have to factor those things in, I think. Another super chat here. We'll try and get through these. Says, we will go unnoticed, but Phil Foden today was like, Phil Foden, especially in that first half, was just, he had a shot. And if you're watching on TV, you probably saw it better than the ground. He had a shot on his left foot.
So close.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought it was in.
Listen, I said before, him and I know Doku didn't have the best of game today, but him and Doku should be starting. When Lavia and Nkunku return, what happens to Enzo?
Nothing.
He's still playing a 4-3-3.
We're not putting him in front of a firing squad. Why are we people?
Thank you, Chelsea. Big up, Dom. Still getting Dom, you know. Dom from Liverpool. If only they knew, Don, eh? If only they knew, Don. If only they knew. I wasn't familiar with the Gald's game. Hamza, what? Yeah, I know Hamza ain't turned up today. I've probably gone to his neighbour's house for some dinner. I don't know.
He was at the game. That's why.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny that Chelsea fans hated their squad 2 weeks ago, and now they are speaking of this of them highly. Just wait for the next loss for the meltdown, is what Della Spurs says.
It's the next bottom half team, man. I'm telling you.
They deserve it, though. Terry, they deserve it. I'm not gonna stay long, but they deserve all this. To be honest with you. Some City fans are coming at me saying I'm entitled, I am spoiled, but I don't care, to be honest. That's bad. That's poor. I'm sorry. There's a Chelsea team I can accept, saying this is a Chelsea team I can accept a draw or them to score for. That Chelsea team is straight doo-doo. That's what you call doo-doo. That's a pathetic Chelsea team. That's a poor Chelsea team. They're sitting 10th. Let me repeat. They are sitting 10th. This man... No, let me speak. This is the same team that's not even in the UCL. This team is bad. Chelsea team is bad. And when they played against Spurs, that was the worst game I've ever seen in the Premier League. That was bad. That was a bad game. And we allowed this bad Chelsea team, this dusted Chelsea team, this
hold that
team to outplay us. Look, look, at the end of the day, that's why I'm telling Chelsea fans, this you can be happy with this. I think this is an L for City. We should take this as a defeat. And when we go through the holidays, I know some people are like, we're still 1 point in front. No, I could have rather lost to Luton Town than losing to this Chelsea team. I'm sorry. This Chelsea team is bad. I'm just being serious. So I am not happy. I am not happy. And
what's bad about this Chelsea team? Enlighten me. What's so bad about it?
You guys are just poor. This is
no. You can't just say statements like that and then not back it up. What is poor about this Chelsea team?
My friend, if you watch football, right? If you watch football, which I've been watching football, and you're talking about a team like Chelsea. No, let me explain. A team like Chelsea, with the investment you put in, with the players you have at hand, that's not great football. It's only today I was surprised you upped your level, and the way you're playing was great. But look, at the end of the day,
how many Chelsea fans watch this season?
Is there a City fan? Is there a City fan crying about investment?
Guys, please, when I interject, just let him finish, and then you respond, just so the viewers can hear, because they won't be able to hear when everyone jumps in. Thank you.
Look, at the end of the day, I don't know why you're getting pressed. I see your faces are changing. Don't get pressed. I'm actually here to congratulate you. I'm saying this is a congrats to you. This is a debut. Chelsea fans, if I was a Chelsea fan, be shameless, because what you did to us, we looked lost for a minute. I was saying, Diaz, is it true that when people say Stones carries you, John Stones actually carries you? Because Diaz was all over the place. How pathetic can you be, Ruben Diaz, with your experience? Go tackle while you're 4-3. Let that guy go. That guy is a poor striker. He is not going to score anyway. And do you know what hurts me the most? We allowed Michael Blackson, aka Jackson, score against us. Michael Blackson score against us. No. I'm sorry. If Terry, this is some City fans were texting me. They're like, "Oh, calm down. It's okay. Don't be like this." No, we also sometimes have to call out this team. Today, when we started the game, even Foden with the flashes and everything, we look like we were not the team we are supposed to be. And trust me, Chelsea showed us levels today. And why it hurts me is because Chelsea is 10th. They've got 16 points in the league. Go to the table. You have to scroll to the next page to see Chelsea. That's where you're going to find Chelsea.
It's not true. We're on the first page.
You're removing the
just buy yourself a bigger screen.
Football is all about performance. Sorry, football is all about results, but you can't ignore performances. If you've been watching us this year, you would know that today is not much of a surprise, to be honest with you, in terms of how we play. We've been playing like this in multiple games. We played better than Liverpool, and they're in the top 4. We played better than Spurs. We battered Spurs the other day. I mean, that was a poor performance. But overall, I know all of that, We played better than Arsenal. In my opinion, we played better than you today. So you're disrespecting how we're playing right now. I know we're not getting the results, but there's many reasons for that. But we've missed multiple chances. We've conceded some sloppy goals. So if you look at it over 90 minutes, we haven't been performing at like what the table's saying right now. We shouldn't be where we should be where Man United are right now, for example, how they're performing, but they're getting results. That's the main difference. So I've got to disagree with you on that one, bro. We're not as poor as what you've been saying. And Chelsea this and Chelsea that, bro. I've seen performances like this in big parts this season against
Can I tell you something? And I'm gonna be cold here. I don't know if you're a businessman. In business, we don't care that you were nice during the business deal. We care about results. United right now, where they are, I'm sorry, even how bad and pathetic they're playing. United scoring the goals win you games. At the end of the day, if you guys are 16th,
that's our problem. That's our problem.
Yeah, it's your problem. I'm embarrassed by the fact that we were beaten. We were more beaten by you guys. I'm sorry. I am embarrassed. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans. You can hate me. Your club.
I'm not hating you. No, I actually happy that you're saying that.
Not you.
No.
I'm talking about the chat. Not you. Not you. I'm talking about the chat. Calm down. No, calm down. It's relax.
I am so down. Like after performance like this.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, let me just go on. I give you your flowers. Look, Terry, I give Chelsea their flowers. You outplayed Man City, and trust me, I think you guys deserved the game more than we did. I think Rodri just rescued us with that deflected goal. But at the end of the day, if this was a defeat, I still take it as a defeat. I could have accepted it. It's just that I'm disappointed because this is not the Chelsea team I was expecting to go toe-to-toe with us. And today they went toe-to-toe with us. Hopefully, maybe this is starting something for you guys.
Response, Terry,
Go on, Alex.
I was going to say, like, I really don't like how you feel it's on you. For me, it's actually makes it even more like a thank you. As bad as Chelsea is, thank you. Put us down. At the end of the day, what I see is more important for me than what you see. You see what I'm saying? So keep putting us down. Keep thinking that we're nobody. At the end of the day, we, the Chelsea, with no players, with 2 weeks team, we put it. And from the City to tell you amount of investment we got in, City fan, you telling me about how much investment we got in? You shouldn't want to be talking. We're cousins.
Yeah, at the end of the day, do you think I care? Do you know I don't care about spending? When teams are spending, I
You
am
just
happy.
mentioned it.
Yeah, but
This is
look, let me explain to you why I mentioned it. I'm saying for a team that obviously was spending on that, because at the end of the day, you're broken records like we have, but you've broken more records. At the end of the day, if today what I saw is what you guys are supposed to be and what you're supposed to play, because at the end of the day, Caicedo was a 100 million player and he's supposed to show up, and Enzo is a
And
World
he
Cup player,
did.
so he's supposed to show
You
up.
didn't.
So
Didn't
look,
beat us.
that's why I'm saying at the end of the day, you're still a dusted team, and I'm embarrassed that today we drew against a Chelsea team that's 10th with 16 points.
That's fine
from
by me.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
fine by all of us. Yeah, we agree to disagree.
Yeah,
So,
no. I'm
look,
just saying, like,
I think
you
when
saying that
we talk
investment.
about football, yeah, I think we have to talk about context. Football is not like a business. Football is very different in terms of when you look at Chelsea. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I love the start of the season that they were so poor. But when you look at Chelsea, yeah, when you look at the players, when you look at the manager, when you look at the structure now at the club, I don't think anyone is surprised that come end of the season, Chelsea will become better and better because they bought like a whole new team. And this is the players who from back of the end last season, they were all down mentally. You know, it was a mess, you know, Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, everything was just a mess. They keep losing. So I don't think you can just switch that over a night. It takes time. Similar to what happened at Arsenal. It took time for Arteta to build up the club, to build up the mindset, to put that philosophy into the team. But you can clearly see that there is a clear pathway of what Chelsea want to do. And I think come end of the season, come next season, Chelsea will be up there again because they got a good manager now. They got a proper strategy of what they want to do, and they know what they want to do. And for Man City, I think what's disappointing for you guys is that normally when you go up on a lead, you don't lose that lead. I think for you to lose the lead, I think 3 times today, I think that's what's disappointing for you guys. And I think you got Liverpool next. So there is a bit of a pressure now over Man City because usually you do very well against the top 6 team. It's more the lesser teams you struggle against sometimes. But this season, you know, you lost us, and today you drew to Chelsea. So that Liverpool game is going to be key for you guys.
I can listen to this guy all day.
Just of interest of time, I've got to try and jump back to some of these super chats here. Great challenge here and great debate. Viewers, please make